So last video we just talked a little bit about how to get past the hands when somebody's reaching out and touching you. This happens a lot, okay? It's gonna be dramatic. I was kind of showing it in an obvious standpoint. Hardly anybody's gonna go like this, okay? This is for demonstration purposes, but it's gonna be much more nuanced than that. Okay, so you're gonna end up in a collar tie position in wrestling. It's gonna happen. John Smith had a video from, I don't know, maybe 20-something years ago, because it was VHS. Somebody posted it and said 13 years ago. And he's talking about why people tie up, and he says it's because you're insecure. I totally agree with him. People don't trust their stance. So 2 videos ago, we were talking about trusting your stance, knowing that I'm safe here, okay, with my hands out in front, my elbows in. Not like this. This isn't a stance. This is a stance, okay? So what people do is they're gonna get caught up. Maybe I take a bad shot or something, and we end up in this kind of clinching position. Now, what you do not want to do, and this goes to 2 videos at least that I've shown about, I have the same position as him. Over-under is one of them, right? You don't want to be in the same position as somebody. So, collar tie, this one, this ear-to-ear thing, okay? We have the same position. So everywhere I go, he knows. If I try to drop my level, he drops with me. We're stuck. You can't win this, okay? So first of all, ever prevent it. Somebody's gonna come at you and they want to collar tie with you and everything. Maybe you can post on the way in, maybe you can't, okay? It's wrestling. He doesn't have to give me anything, he shouldn't, okay? So you want forehead to forehead. This is much better, because now he doesn't know where I'm going. If I'm stuck here, he knows where I'm going. I'm not going that way. I can't shoot on his leg this way because his head's in the way. Okay, he's blocking off my ear to ear, horrible. My dad used to call it the A-frame dance that the heavyweights used to do, because they were like this and they just looked like an A. So forehead to forehead, this is how you want to tie this way. And again, this isn't a resting position, all right? Just like a full guard isn't a wrestling position, isn't a resting position in jiu-jitsu. Full guard, you're supposed to be at work. You're not resting, okay? So here, we're not resting from here. If I have forehead to forehead here, I want his head down, okay, so I can get him into a front headlock, or I'm trying to pull it down so that he pulls it up, and I get up underneath him, right? So, forehead to forehead is better, because he doesn't know where I'm going, but if we get stuck here, and this is what I want to cover, because you're gonna get stuck here, okay, especially in the beginning. You're stuck here, you want out, okay? Here's what I do. I rotate my head, and it's mean, okay? Sorry, Don, okay? I rotate my head into his ear, okay? I put my forehead right into his temple. It's mean. You do it, okay? He might do it back. He might be grinding me back. Okay, fine. So then we're getting in this battle. See how when I did that, how this length of this arm got a little longer, okay? So just like last video I showed, now that I've rotated and got inside, I'm inside control now. See before we had the same position. Now I have better position. I have a few options now. This arm depends. He's so strong. You guys have no idea how strong this guy is. This guy's so strong. I'm not just gonna shoot through him easily. Yeah, I can try to flare it up. I can try to do a lot of things. The smartest thing for me to do is to come and try to peel this off and then do the shot that I was showing you before. Come here, snap down, if I just want it off me. But something that I think is very useful is the Russian arm tie, okay? So how are you gonna get to that? There's so many ways. I could literally show you hours of footage on what to do with the Russian. But when you come to the Russian, I'm rolling my shoulder. See how it twists his elbow a little bit here? He loses his strength. I'm rolling it off. I'm not like pulling my body away. If I pull my body away, I just gave him all of this, okay? This is like seriously high level stuff. I learned this from when Breza-Grappling came to my hometown and was teaching how to get a Russian arm tie. And he also showed the Breza-Grappling, which is from a single leg position. But you roll here, okay? And see how it just got lighter and it came off? Here, rolling the shoulder into it. I never moved my head back, okay? I'm just rolling into it, so it comes here. I've seen people reach over. I don't like this over tie thing at all, okay? Because look, he's got the singlet, see? All right, there's reasons why I teach the way that I do. Like, you look cool, The only time that that's different when I showed how to do the foot sweep, okay? I'm grabbing at the elbow so that he can't shoot in on me. If I grab at the wrist, it literally is like from the last video I showed, but from the opposite direction. His elbow can drop. And that was defensive, but now offensively, he can come down and shoot on me. So I don't want to reach up here. I want to grab at the elbow, roll. You see how it came off? He's not, dude, he's not giving this to me. It's actually naturally coming off, okay? I'm rolling off. Now I have the Russian. And I see so many kids that are good at getting this, because if he's pushing me, like, it's even easier, okay? But again, I'm rolling it. See how, like, I'm not pulling back, okay? So here, and then now that I've got it, I've seen so many people no idea what to do from here. Zero. They just hang here. And it's not a holy move. Again, it's an offensive move. There's so many things that I can do, but I want to teach you some real basics. So right off the bat, first thing you should ever be doing, because this weight was coming forward, is just to pull into the mat. Okay? Turn this way. We're gonna. Oh God, this is my stand up. So here, when I roll and I pull him forward, okay, I come under. This is something you hear me talk a lot about. And when I get control of somebody, I'm like glue on them immediately and under, right? And I don't weigh that much, but do I feel pretty heavy? Oh yeah. So I'm on them. I know people always say, drive on your toes, drive on your toes. Driving on your toes doesn't mean this, okay? You can drive on your toes when you're still pinching somebody. This is like high level stuff, okay? Seriously. Like all your fundamentals get revisited in college. We're driving here. His weight was pushing into me. I pull him down. I come under his arm, and I'm on him now. And if we're doing jiu-jitsu, if we're doing wrestling, it doesn't matter. This, I have to secure this position. If I come over top like this, he's out. He's out, man. You know, in jiu-jitsu, he'll sit through. In wrestling, you know, if I was here, he'd just back his hips out. I lost everything. And if I wasn't in control for any length of time, I didn't get the takedown. So that's all solved from here. So look, if he goes to run away from me at this position, I'll just front headlock, okay? So we're coming here, and then I'm securing the hip, and I'm coming in, and I'm like glue. I'm really pinching hard. He can feel it, okay? I'm heavy, and I'm driving. My toes are still in the game, but I'm taking his elbow off, okay, with this, and I'm driving it forward, okay? So we can cover all that stuff in another video, but I just want to show you that's how you finish that one, okay? So that's number one, the easy one, okay? Now, I'll just cover one more, because I don't know how.
We got a lot of content for this.
I don't know how long people's attention spans are. So I could teach this forever because I love it. But we're rolling off again. We're here. So many people do this. They post ahead. So for him, this is a horrible idea. He just gave me an awesome shot. You might not think so. But again, it comes, actually, man, it's just funny. It's like I'm not even doing this on purpose. It just looks like I'm that good of a teacher. I am actually a professor. So, see his elbow? I'm coming behind his elbow. If I come here, the move won't work. He'll be able to get his elbow back down. So when we're here, I drive up. See where I'm at? We were here, okay? I step in the middle here. I post, and I am in the biggest blast double of all time. Not finishing, he's got to hurt MCI, okay? So, I swear to God, so many people are going to do that. We're going to come here, I'm going to pull him, and when I pull him, he goes there. I step in the middle, I'm posting behind his elbow. If I post too close, he can get his elbow back down, okay? It's like I meant to do this. I did. Here. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So, under the elbow, now he can't get it back. I would wait for that, okay? Yes, there's all kinds of, if you're a Greco, there's other things that you can do if you're interested in Greco, or if you're interested in learning how to do things, maybe the people you're wrestling against or in jiu-jitsu are way bigger than you. So I'll show one more. If he posts up again, same stuff I've taught you before. Bodylock, city, Bodylock, city. See where I'm at? I saw a guy recently teaching this on a Brazilian jiu-jitsu channel. He got here, and then he went all the way to here. Dude, He's going to his back. I'm not going to do it. He's got a bad knee. But remember what I taught you before? Circling the foot around, bring him to his back. He's totally stuck. So if you're a Greco and you're not allowed to, and he reaches up in the post, then you can body lock here. Okay? And see how light he looks? He's like way heavier than me. But it's because I'm under him. Because I'm under him here, he gets light. That's why that position works so well. Okay? Because I'm just under him. That's it. So those 3 moves. Shuck, pull him down, come under the elbow, post, double, right to the far side, post, body lock to his back. Okay? So those 3, really all you need. The only other one would be, I can't help myself, would be to try to take this leg. But he's gonna pull that. If I go here, he'll pull that back. Now look. Okay? So they all chain together. Chain wrestling. Just like the underhook series. They all chain together. Practice all of them so that you have them all in your repertoire. Okay? Because like people will say, you only need one good takedown. That's a lie. Okay? If you have a really good single leg, you need a bunch of ways to get to that single. Okay? Yeah, you don't want so many moves that you're only kind of good at them. You want to be really good at it in a way that you finish your single leg and a bunch of ways to get in there, because he's not going to just be like, give it to me, okay? So let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, leave comments, especially if you like the material, and if you have some questions. Thank you.